Superman.
Miss Lane.
Your choices, your actions, that's what makes you who you are.
Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Your choices, your actions, that's
off. Yes, I'm a total professional. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I haven't done a live stream in a minute, and I know it's gonna be a quiet evening, but it's okay because I like to keep it cash. But I'm sorry about that, guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you. Let me say thank you to critic Chris for being here for the first time. Welcome. Make this your home for live streams. Yes, this is a DC centric channel where we talk about all things DCU and everything in between. And Uncle Ben's Rises, of course, here. I'm sure there's others that like to watch or listen with me playing in the background, or people just hate watching. I'm just kidding. But I was saying that I haven't done a live stream in a minute, and I haven't this week I didn't upload a single video. Let me see if this. I think this is a little bit too loud. Let me bring down the music a little. Okay, that's good. So I haven't done a live stream in a minute. I was gonna do a video this week, a couple of videos. Every time I sit down, you guys know me. I said this many times when I do this live stream stuff, that sometimes I'm like prepared, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't really want to talk about this. So yeah, but I was like, it's Friday. Let me do a quick live stream, hang out with you guys, and talk about all the madness that's surrounding the DCU. And yeah, I prepare topics, I prepare talking points, so I'm ready. It's gonna be a full-on live stream, fully prepared. What I was saying earlier was that I haven't done video. I didn't upload a single video this week, and it's because I noticed that I don't know if I'm shadow banned by YouTube, but my videos, like they're not doing well. All of a sudden I upload a short and boom, it takes off. I mean, depends like if I put a little bit of effort like on the short thing. But shorts, they do tend to do a whole lot better. And now that they are like 3 minutes long, I'm like, I'll do shorts, because like if there's one specific topic that I want to talk about, I can just do one short, 3 minutes. That's more than enough, and forget about it. While when I do videos, I spend more time editing, putting, little visuals and all that stuff. That's time consuming. And then when I upload a video and then you don't get a lot of, a decent amount of views, I'm like, I don't think I want to be keep doing just long form videos anymore, or this type of videos anymore. So I was like, let me focus on just doing shorts. So yeah, so for now on, probably you are gonna see more shorts than anything else moving forward. It's been a little chaotic week when it comes to the DCU and Warner Brothers, and we'll get into that also, in the whole sale to Netflix. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's start this off with something that I saw that I find it annoying. I find this incredibly annoying. Give me 1 second. Let me just. Is this correct? There you go. So hold on a second. There it is. Okay. So this is an image that's been going around, and this is all AI. A new version of Nano Banana, if you know anything about AI images, drop. And it's incredibly, crazily accurate, detail, all the things that you could think of, you can add it to this stupid model. And people have been doing stupid shit like this. This is a behind the scenes from the next Avengers movie where it shows the X-Men. Of course it's fake. You know what? To be honest, like this, if this is Summer's freaking suit, I'd be like, That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Even me, let me see. I think that looks okay. I like Magneto's suit though. Well, this is very, you know what? Why some people were actually gullible enough to believe that is true, because the boots that Magneto are wearing are very, very marbly, and this guy got the suit to a teeth, of course. So that also helped, the narrative. But yeah, this dude is a little bit older than what it looks like here, so I don't think that's what it's gonna look like. But I would have wished that this was real, but it's not. It's AI, of course, and the lines between reality and AI are getting blurred more by the day, and is terrifying and annoying at the same time. But it does look, yeah, you're right. I know, right? It looks legit. There was another one of him, of Summers and Gambit, and I was like, is that the real thing? Because it looked legit, and it wasn't. And then I was like, because now one of the good things about the new Nano Banana is that, like, you could take an image, throw it in the on the AI and ask, hey, is this real or not? It'll tell you. So that's what I did. I was like, damn it. But it is what it is. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought that was cool. But let's get into some of the subjects. This thing coming, this already. Holy shit, it's 9%. Oh no, this is gonna mess me up early. Yeah, it is 9%. Drinking a nice IPA. Yeah, all of them do. I mean, look at this. Look at Cyclops. That shit looks too good. And it looks, the thing is that it looks like, I remember when X-Men, Deadman, oh my God. Deadpool and Wolverine was filmed. There was a leaked image of Cyclops, and the suit looked like this, and everybody started running with it, and that's why I was like, oh my God, this is legit. And then having Channing Tatum on Gambit outfit made it even more official. So like, holy crap, this is the real thing. And then I saw this one. I was like, wait, they're just not gonna reveal. Like, this is so unceremoniously. Oh my God, why couldn't I say that? Displayed, and I was like, let me throw it on the thing, because this, like, Mystique looks like freaking comic book accurate. But anyway, because they'd be like, come on, really? Somebody's not a Marvel fan here. That's Monica Rambeau, bro. Man, I got a crush on her too. Hard. Anyway. Let me go back. What are you saying? I'm surprised X2 Nightcrawler is back. Yeah, I think everybody from the first. Jean is not coming back. The actress who played Jean, she was in an interview and she said, no, they didn't call me back. Like, I saw her, and I'm not trying to judge people's appearance or anything, but like, her face was swelled up. Like, she has a lot of Botox on her face. But I don't know. So yeah, that's the real Miss Marvel facts. Ooh, drop some here. All right, so let's talk about some of the stuff. This is a report that came out of Nexus Point News. Man of Tomorrow casting breakdown hints a new superhero joining the DCU, described as a warrior in her late 20s, having a strong physique. Let's go into this report. All right. So as an announcement as announced last week, DC Studio is currently casting Brainiac, the lead villain of Man of Tomorrow, in addition to a new female role being cast to join the film. Sources tell Nexus Point News, which have been very accurate as far as leaks and rumors and stuff that is part of the DCU. They have been on point. So I do tend to trust their information a lot, even though I voice my opinion about scoopers. I'm not a big fan of scoopers, but I gotta give credit where credit's due. They have been very, very on point lately. So sources tell Nexus Point News that the new female hero is being cast for the film. She's described as being in her late 20s and having an edge to her. What's interesting is that there is a height requirement for this character, and they are looking for a taller actress. In addition, the character is being described as being a warrior and having a strong physique. All details point to this character being Wonder Woman, a character that has been highly requested by fans, to make her DCU debut. Other potential candidates for this mystery character could be Big Barda or Black Canary. I don't think Black Canary. Well, I would love to see Black Canary, but she's not like, whoa, really? People really gunning for Black Canary like that out there. Like, I like Black Canary, but it's not like, well, give me some Black Canary. Like Big Barda, I can see that. I want to see Big Barda. And let's see what it says. Wonder Woman's appearance could also set her up for to appear in her solo film, which is currently being written by yeah, that's true, Ana Noriega is writing the treatment for Wonder Woman. She's the same writer who wrote Supergirl. James Gunn has stated that the film has been fast-tracked. In addition, a prequel series titled Paradise Lost in development for the DCU. That's like, we haven't gotten zero from Paradise Lost. Zip, nothing, nada. Ever since they announced, they made that huge announcement when James Gunn came on board, we haven't gotten anything from that show. There's a few of them too, because we haven't gotten anything from Booster Gold, Waller, the Authority. I think that's the DOA. But we've gotten some information about the Batman. We haven't gotten a lot of stuff, man, from the announcement. Not even Swamp Thing. So anyway, Wonder Woman was created by William blah blah blah. Okay, so who do you guys think is gonna be that female lead? I think it's Maxima. I know a lot of people are also agreeing with this. I think it's gonna be Maxima, and the second close is gonna be damn. The second is a toss-up between Wonder Woman and Big Barda. The reason why I think Big Barda is a good chance is because they're doing a Mr. Miracle animated series where they're going to introduce the new gods and of course, Mr. Miracle and Big Barda and the relationship and all that stuff. So I got a feeling that they're going to introduce Mr. Miracle in that show, that animated, which is already greenlit. It's like kind of a work in progress. And they're going to introduce Big Barda to connect her to that character. But at the same time, I wouldn't surprise me that it would have been that it was Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman is a popular character, and they need popularity. Like they can use any weapons to shed some light on the DCU in a good way, because it's a little bit divisive out there. You can say that it's okay. It's a little bit divisive, and it's not because of the quality of the product, but because you know why. I like the idea of Maxima. Because Maxima, her story is sometimes is intertwined with oh my god, why am I drawing a blank? her story, Brainiac. Oh my gosh, yeah, her story is intertwined a lot with Brainiac, and and her showing up in this film can create a dynamic. Well, depends, because it can create a dynamic between Clarence West Superman and Lois Lane, because she comes from another planet. She's like the queen. She's this powerful queen. She wants like the strongest mate that is out there. So man or hero that is out there, so she can mate with. That was like part of her story, like for a long time. I think in the New 52, she's part of the LGBT. So I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna go with the later version of her, or are they going back to her origin, because she was also in. What I'm thinking about is that she was also part of the Justice League of America, and I think James Gunn is building up to the Justice League of America because he already has Guy Garner. Blue Beetle is already part of the DCU. We just haven't seen him in after the Superman movie. So I think having another character show up in the DCU from the JSA will make total sense. So Maxima will make total sense if that's the idea that James Gunn is building up to create kind of backdoor into the Justice League of America, because she I don't remember she held her own against Doomsday on the death of Superman. So yeah, I can go for any of them, especially like Wonder Woman. But Wonder Woman has to be like, for what it's worth, Wonder Woman was a badass in the DCEU. So I don't know. This has to be a different Wonder Woman, more imposing, because I don't think Gal Gadot was that imposing. She was just beautiful but powerful. So I don't know if they're gonna go with. I think in her late 20s. I think Alexandra Daddario. Who will you cast for Wonder Woman? Alexandra Daddario, but she's like in her early 30s, I believe. So I don't think they're gonna go that young. So if she's in her 20s, I don't think it will be Big Barda. Yeah, I don't think it will be Big Barda if she's in her 20s. But I could be wrong. AI ya molesta. Yeah, I know. Critic, Maxima, I'd love to see her. As a foe. Well, she is kind of I think she creates an ally. She becomes an ally to Brainiac. What's the name of that run? Oh, jeez, I forgot about it. He doesn't destroy the planet. I think he just creates chaos in the planet, and she becomes an ally to Brainiac, so all this nonsense could stop. But yeah, I wouldn't mind her at all. Let me see, Tito. Good to see you here, brother. Wonder Woman in the one piece with muscular tone needs to. Yeah. You mean with the not with the with the miniskirt? With the miniskirt, I like the miniskirt actually. I think it's pretty cool. I like that one piece too. Yeah, I like the one piece design. But I don't mind this. Big Part is completely covered, but she's muscular. Big Part is she's the daughter of freaking. I was gonna say Thanos, Darkseid. I'm not a big fan of Black Canary. Indiana Jake. Black Canary will be nice. I'm not a big fan, but I wouldn't mind that. I was excited for Jurgen Smollett when she was cast as Black Canary on the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. That was terrible. That was terrible. But I think it was the execution. But yeah, let's see. All right. So next thing we have is Pierce Brosnan saying, I saw this and I laughed out loud. So Pierce Brosnan says he's heard Dr. Fate will appear in the next Superman movie. I never banged down anybody's door. Okay, let me just keep it short. The thing is that he was my favorite. Dr. Fate was my favorite part of the Black Adam movie. because of the potential of having this character in the DCEU, or having to continue the story with this character, because it's freaking phenomenal. Is like I like him far more than I like Doctor Strange. Anyway, and to me, well, it depends on what comic book run. One can be more powerful than the other. But yeah, I always love Dr. Fate. But the thing is that he thought that he was supposed to be in the next Superman movie. Remember that these people are not as plugged in as we are. These actors, they get paid, they are paid per play, and they forget about it, and then they just get a call from their agents, and they just go. They're not superhero fans. They're not consuming this stuff all the time. So they know, okay, I'm this character, and probably The Rock told him, hey, I'm gonna fight Superman in the next movie when the hierarchy of power changes forever. Sorry. So he thought, he probably was under the impression, probably, one of the pitch to get him on board to play this character could have been that, The Rock and his team sat down with him. We have this idea, we have this plan of doing a movie with The Rock against Superman, and then we have a standalone show with Dr. Fate, where, that's what he was referring to. So now we got a little bit of information of what The Rock was planning to do with that universe. But James Gunn came out and said, no. That's news to me. Never heard of that. And I don't think he wanted to be disrespectful, so he didn't dive into too much into it, because he is a seasoned actor and that deserves everybody's respect. Pierce Brosnan is a legend. The greatest, the GOAT of James Gunn, James Bond. Got James Gunn on the brain. So I think James Gunn was just trying to be respectful and saying, I never heard of that. But he didn't disprove that there is a Dr. Fate show in the works. So maybe we might get to see something to that effect. Maybe. I like Maxima enough. Not that I'm a huge fan and like, oh my God, I got to read this comic book. Because I know what was the name of that run where she came to Earth to bang Superman, and it's because she wanted to have him to have her child. Forgot the name of it. It'll get to me. Netflix and Warner Bros. So you guys know that there is a bidding war as we speak, and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more in a few minutes, between Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Discovery to buy Warner Brothers. And Netflix said, hey, Netflix included in their bid, they said that releasing movies in movie theaters will be also a part of their contract. But that's not true. That's not entirely true. That was fake. Like the worst thing that can happen to cinemas is if Netflix buy Warner Brothers. When they said that, those movies will be released in theaters, they are talking about whatever's in the queue that has a contract to get a theatrical release. So they are saying, we're gonna honor those movies so that way they get released on theaters. So whatever Warner Brothers has in the queue right now, that is in development, that is being filmed right now, and he already has a contract to be released in movie theaters. Guess what? Those movies they have to honor if Netflix purchases Warner Brothers and DC Studio included, because there's so much. Like I already lost track of all the stuff. Like how everything's getting partitioned. One company wants just specific assets. Another company wants just something different. One company cannot buy Netflix cannot buy HBO Max because that will be they will get stopped by the government, because that will be creating some type of monopoly. There's like a lot of nuance to this stupid purchase. But just speaking about this specific subject, Netflix is saying that they will release movies in theaters. No, that's not. They're not being completely transparent. They're just saying whatever is in the queue that is that they already have a contract for. That's including Superman, because Superman's already greenlit, Supergirl, Clayface. So if they buy this studio, those movies we will see them on movie theaters. Yeah, I know I did a little bit. I was a little bit clickbaity on my title when I say is Superman coming out on Netflix next year. Well, if they buy it definitely will be on Netflix. The thing is that, yeah, they do the 45-day window, 33, because I think Superman only lasted 33 days last time around. So it will go directly to Netflix. I don't think they would bother with the whole VOD sale. So I could be wrong, but that would be that. Like, I don't like the idea of Netflix buying DC Studio. But yeah, they wouldn't put anything. They wouldn't put anything on movie theaters. Well, after that, those contracts has already expired, or not expired, or honored. So yeah. So yesterday, talking about the subject, yesterday, Save for Green Arrow. What are you talking about? Oh, Black Canary. I wouldn't. Yeah. They should save Black Canary for a Green Arrow movie or show. I don't think they should do a show anymore. I don't think they should do a show, because I don't know. Even though I watched like the first 6 season of Arrow, when did the show started getting stupid? Oh, in the 4th season. So I don't think they should do that. I think they should do a movie and have her in that movie. That, to me, that would make more sense. Critic Chris, I hope we still get movies, shows, and physical home releases. We're not gonna get any physical releases if Netflix buys it. That's for sure. We're not gonna get a single release. Physical media will be gone forever, as far as Warner Brothers library or so. And I started buying physical media just for that, because it's getting ridiculous, man. But anyway, so last night, Paramount, Comcast, and Netflix made official bids for Warner Brothers Discovery and high stakes fight for the company begins. Let's see, this is from Hollywood Reporter. Man, why they have so many commercials? So many ads. What's this? Okay. Paramount, Comcast, and Netflix make offers official bids for Warner Brothers Discovery as high stakes fight for the companies begins. The first round of bids were non-binding, with things likely to evolve over the coming weeks. It was not immediately clear if Saudi Arabia or other Middle Eastern funds were involved in the bid, because there was a report earlier on that day, yesterday, reporting that the Saudis had aligned with the Allisons to buy Warner Brothers for $71 million, and 40% of that would have been cash. And I'm like, holy crap! Hey, restore the Gunverse. The Gunverse is not going anywhere. Thank you for the super chat. So the Allisons, they apparently there was some rumors about that. It was disproven, but I don't know if it's. I think it's true that they align their monies to buy Warner Brothers, and I do not like the idea of the Allisons owning Warner Brothers, especially with the Saudi. Like the whole idea of having a foreign country owning a multimedia company in the United States of America is a crazy idea. It's a crazy idea. And this is not some type of xenophobia or anything like that. No, it's not about that. Like, that company, Warner Brothers, should be American owned. And as much as I hate the idea, I don't like Netflix, but I would prefer Netflix over Paramount, to be honest with you. And there's no universe where the Snyderverse it's gonna get restored. So so I don't care if Netflix buy them as far as over Paramount, because to me Comcast is the best. Comcast will be like the perfect fit, but I don't think Comcast is willing to pay the full shebang for, like, if you have Paramount offering you 71 million, 40% of it in cash, Comcast can't match that. They don't have that kind of flow. I think the whole game plan between Netflix and Comcast, to be honest with you, to me it feels like Paramount is gonna buy it. There's no other way out of this. I think it's Paramount's gonna buy it. The only reason why Comcast and Netflix put the names threw the name in the hat is because it would raise up the pricing, and Paramount will have to shell out a whole lot more money to pay for Warner Brothers, because I think it was Comcast that at one time was trying to buy Fox, and then that drove up the pricing for Disney, and Disney ended up paying $20 billion above the asking price, or what they had already bid, because they already had made a bid. I think it was like 50 something, and Comcast come in, well, I'm interested too, and that skyrocketed the price. And then even though Disney ended up buying it, but the whole thing of having Comcast placing a bid on Fox drove up the price $20 billion more. So I think this is all strategically done by Comcast and Netflix to drive up the pricing, so Paramount come out of their pocket with a big ass amount like they are. Because I don't see the other two match, because Netflix is not gonna pay $70 billion just for the Warner Brothers library alone, because they don't want the legacy media. They don't. Neither does Comcast. Comcast will benefit from having HBO thrown into their app, and the entire library from HBO Max into the Peacock. I think that's the one that they have. And Netflix, I think the government will intervene. Like, if they buy Warner Brothers, they cannot include HBO. They would have to, in HBO Max, they will have to sell that off in order for the sale to be approved. So I don't think there's a path where anybody else but Paramount buys this company, Warner Brothers. And it's unfortunate, because I really don't like the idea of having a foreign nation handle a multimedia company, a giant multimedia company like it's Warner Brothers. And even though Paramount and the Ellisons, they're gonna have like more control over it, I still don't not too crazy about that. Especially like the conversation about the Ellisons and that they've been having lately about how much they investing on AI and all that stuff. They are gonna cut a lot of jobs. So it's gonna, I don't know their impact on movie theaters, but I think movie theaters will be safer on their Comcast purchase. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know your thoughts. And what are you saying, Tito? You are worried because Netflix getting WB and DCU is involved as a whole, because WB is one studio out of many, saying it will destroy cinema experience over one studio. I don't get it, bro. Oh my God. Okay, so you have if they are owned by Netflix, let's say that they're owned by Netflix, right? No, okay, let's put it like this, right? So right now you have Warner Brothers, which puts out roughly 9 to 10 movies a year in movie theaters. That is in probably 50-60% of those movies are tentpole films, which are supposed to generate millions of dollars. Now you take that out of the equation from the movies from movie theaters. That's not a sustainable thing for any business to lose millions of dollars in a year on perpetuity. Because, like, let's say that, just for argument's sake, right? Just for argument's sake, let's say that they like last year, how much money the Warner Brothers made last year in movie theaters? Hold on one second. Let's do a little bit of digging. Let's do a little bit of digging. How much did Warner Brothers made last year? Okay. No, 2025. Let me be more specific. In 2025. $7.37 billion. Let's see. Actually, in films. Let's do in films alone. Let's see. $4 billion. So Warner Brothers made $4 billion from just cinemas. So you are removing $4 billion from movie theaters. A lot of movie theaters are going to close. You cannot remove $4 billion business a year and just call it a loss. Oh, well, we didn't make 40. No, that will be devastating to the movie theaters, bro. That will be absolutely devastating to the movie theater. So yeah, that's why I'm saying that Netflix is the worst possible experience, because they're not interested in that. They're not interested in the least to 1 second. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. They're not in the least to release anything in movie theaters. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question, brother. Hello, Tito. Supergirl. Oh man, I want to see the first trailer for this movie. So Supergirl will appear on CCXP later. It's early next month, right? I think it's early next month in Brazil, and there might possibly be a trailer or a teaser for Supergirl. I just want to see what that movie's gonna look like. I hope it looks good. I hope the direction is a little bit different than. Actually, I want to see the director's hand on this film. You know, I don't want it to feel like the follow up to Superman. I don't want it to feel like a James Gunn movie. Not because I don't want James Gunn. I like James Gunn films. But I don't want every film to feel like a James Gunn film. So I want to see what this director does with this film. I know when the trailer comes out, you're going to have all those little detractors that what's this? That say all this negative thing. Because whatever freaking movies, that's what's going to be. That's just how things go, right? And especially when it comes to the DCU, everything that comes out gets scrutinized before it gets praised. So when the trailer comes out, be prepared for that. All the drama, the videos, the clips. Oh, look what it look how the cape looks like. Look at the skirt, what it looks like. Oh, she's drunk. Like, read the freaking comic books. Like, read the comics. Like, it's based on that comic book run. You know, it's a heartbreaking story where she has to, you know, she deals with a little bit of with alcoholism because of the pains that she's dealing with. Like, there is a lot on that story. So, but you know, you're gonna have this holier than thou, try to want to be holier than thou individuals, try to say all these negative things about this film just for clicks and views. So, but I'm looking forward to this. I want to see what the trailer looks like. I really want to see the aesthetic. I want to see what space looks like in the DCU. So this is gonna give us a kind of an idea of what that's gonna be like. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. The movie, do you guys think this movie is gonna make $1 billion? Because I don't think this movie is gonna make I will be surprised. I don't know what's the budget for this film. But then again, Wonder Woman, I think that if the movie is good, I think it's safe. But I think there is I still think there is a minor issue with comic book films, which like I feel like they had to be really, really good. They have very little room for error for those movies to be successful. So this movie has to hit a lot of check boxes for it to make bank. But I still think that it will make a decent amount of money. I don't know what the budget is. If anybody knows, post it in the chat. Because listen, let me see, what are you saying? How many shares have you buy? At least can you buy one? You can. I think it's $22 a share right now. What, for Warner Brothers? I bought shares during the pandemic, and I sold them. They're too volatile. Smart to leave crypto in the yeah, he's gonna be in the movie. I think the movie takes off right after she picks up the dog. I think right after she picks up crypto, that's when the movie takes place. How is she in wearing high heels? We don't know that. Games City Glory. I don't know. Know what? I don't know what you're ranting about there, bro. Probably make Indiana J probably make like 450. You know what? That's a decent amount of money. I mean, people automatically they're gonna consider a flop, but we gotta look at the budget. But if it's like if the movie has a budget of 100 and I don't know 20 or 30, 450, that's cutting it low. I would say, do you think over? I guess you say under 500. I say a little bit over 500. I don't think it's gonna hit 6. I don't think it's gonna hit 6. I will be surprised if this movie makes $600 million or over. I will be extremely surprised if it does. So, 450. That's a. I don't know. Depends on the budget. If it's gonna be a good thing. Do you think the general public is ready for a hot girl summer Superwoman? Yeah, why not? Have you seen how kids behave nowadays, man? It's crazy out there, man. Values have been changing, shifting. I don't know, for the best, for the worst. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, I think she will be okay. I don't know how they're gonna depends how they market her, right? Because I don't think like having her, yeah, she's drunk in the film, but I think that was a nod to people who know. Like if you know, you know. Like people who read the comic and know, oh, okay, she's drunk. She's probably in a bar. Because like if you go to the comic books, like the first frame of her is like with a code that they show on the first reveal, and she's drunk out of her mind. So that to me, like that felt like that was a little nod to those comic book readers who appreciate those little Easter eggs. Oh, I'm not saying that alcohol is cool, my friend. Alcohol ain't cool. Shouldn't be normalized or glorified, especially by characters supposed to be cool, adventurous, aka escapism. That you listen. I don't disagree with you, but if you know anything about these characters, you would know that they are complicated characters. They're not like if you go back to Iron Man, had a real drinking issue, and I never appreciated that they didn't explore that further in the Iron Man films. Like that's not explored, and I feel like that was never really explored because of RDJ's past, and it's unfortunate because there are some great stories that have to deal with the alcohol demons. So yeah, I think putting these fake fictitious characters on a pedestal, it's a weird thing to say, but I understand and respect your opinion. But I still think that all these characters that were created out of nothing are more complicated than people make it out to be, or shouldn't. I don't think people should be holding characters to a specific standard, especially like comic book characters. Patrick's Child 633. We really need to get off this $1 billion as much as much. Hold on, let me see. Is this working?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Okay, let me try that again. We really need to get off this $1 billion as a must to be truly successful financial. Bro, you dropped some heat today. You dropped some heat. Yes. Like, I don't understand. I think Marvel hurt the idea of what a successful movie is. Because remember, like, if you go and watch Rambo, First Blood, the sequel, Predator, what is it? The first Batman, the second and third, like some of the greatest movies ever made, the foundational work that was done for every major studio was done on the backs of films that didn't even crack $500 million. So I don't understand why this obsession with $1 billion box office. I think this whole thing became a thing after James Cameron started making $1 billion for every film, and after every Marvel Avengers movie, it started making $1 billion. Now $1 billion became the standard. And now that's why studios had to compete, and they had to put in all these out of freaking astronomical budgets for the superhero films. In some of them, they don't pay off. And unfortunately, one big guy that got hurt because of this was Zack Snyder. They gave him Man of Steel, which was $160 million, if I'm not mistaken. And he delivered a great film, a freaking amazing film. But then he did BVS, and the studios was rushing, hey, where's my $1 billion IP? They didn't trust the process. They didn't let him build up to it. They didn't let him do his thing. The studio said, we are about to give you whatever you want. Just give us $1 billion IP movie, so that way we have some bragging rights also on this side. And that is a messed up way to do business. And I think that's what has ruined this whole idea that a superhero movie, if it doesn't make $1 billion, doesn't make money. That is ridiculous. That shouldn't be the standard. That shouldn't be the standard. As long as the film returns its investment and makes some profit for the studio, is a win. That's all. That's what it needs to do. It needs to make money for the studio and give back their money to the investors with with some extra cash on top of it. And then after that, anything after that is a blessing. But yeah, let me see. Wait, I'm going too far. Let me see. She's wearing heels. You can literally see her. Okay, she's wearing heel for the poster. Who cares? What, are we having a heel? Heels gonna become a thing now? An issue? Heels are gonna become an issue? Really? That's what we're doing, people? That's what we're doing now? Okay. Okay. Super Samarian. I'm hopeful for this movie a little because ain't written by Gunn. It's good. If it's good, yay. I hope it makes a billy, but most likely ain't gonna. But still, $7 to $800 million if it's good. I think if it's great, like if it's amazing, it will be between 7 and 8. If it's good, it's gonna be between above 5, not reaching 6. That's my opinion, and that's not me dogging the film. I really want that movie to hit hard. I hope the marketing for Supergirl is at least a bit. No, I don't think it's gonna be as well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be as big as Superman. Superman needed that marketing because he needed to not only for them to put the movie in front of people, but also send a message that this was a whole new universe. So yeah. So yeah, let's go to the next thing. Lanterns. This thing broke my heart, man. Lanterns is set to premiere on summer 2026, so it's gonna be after Supergirl, and that is breaking me because I was really looking forward to this movie. I mean, this show before Supergirl. But listen, what this tells me also is what something that James Gunn once said. Being that this movie is delayed and it's not gonna just like turn everything upside down, it tells me that it is true what James Gunn said, that they are world building, not story building. They're not focusing on arriving to a specific baddie or big bad or one specific story. No. Lanterns are going to exist in this universe. That story that is being told doesn't adhere to something that's going to happen next in the Supergirl movie or in Man of Tomorrow or Clayface. No. This is a show that is contained. It has characters that exist in this universe, so it is world building because they are part of the world. They are just dealing with something specific in that on that universe. So I think I hate it that we had to wait a little bit more. Damn it, I tweeted this out. We had to wait until next summer to get some DCU content. I don't know. We better start getting some news, some reveal, something. James Gunn, you better start working on that, bro. But yeah, so I like the idea of that they're not focused on doing building to a specific one story like the Infinity Saga or whatever it is. Well, even though they're calling it Gods and Monsters, but it's not. That it gives me joy that I that this story doesn't have to adhere to something else, or maybe they're making tweaks to make it more cohesive. But I got a feeling this show is gonna be incredible. Everything that HBO touches, man, they don't miss. They don't miss. I mean, look how incredible that Penguin series was. Like, for them to say, yeah, we'll take care of that. Yeah, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. Yeah, but it's still upsetting that because I really wanted to see that. Oh, I waited this into this. So I was gonna put this at the beginning, and this is not a slight. It's just information that is out there. It's something that people watch. I just want to put that little disclaimer. But Twilights of the Gods, created by Zack Snyder and Jay Oliver, has been canceled. Second season has been canceled. So this was reported by what's on Netflix. So it looks, let me see what it says. All of the okay. While Netflix has had plenty of success in animation over the past few years, what's on Netflix has learned that a trio of adult animation series that won't be returning to Netflix season 2, despite early work on at least 2 of them. So there was some early work on some of this. Okay. All of these probably won't come as a huge surprise, given that they each premiered over a year ago at this point. And as we covered it before, if you don't hear about it in the future of a show within a year, more often than not, it's done. Oh, okay. So I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. Let me say based on let's look. Where's the where is? Okay. Here you go. Okay, one of the bigger swing of 2024 animation slate was Twilight of the Gods, a new series from Zack Snyder, Jay Oliver, and Eric Carrasco, with Stone Quarry Animation and Asylum Animation leading. The epic animated saga was inspired by Norse mythology, following a mortal king and a shielded maiden who are pulled into a brutal clash with gods whose powers is slipping. the quest set off a chain of vengeance, prophecies, and in comic upheaval that pushes the 9 realms towards ruins. Well, let me see. We have Jay Oliver. The series failed. Okay, the series failed to enter Netflix weekly global top 10, but did spend up to several weeks in the daily top 10 across 60 countries. So it didn't do that bad in other countries. I didn't see it in the top 10, not even once in the US. It's no secret that Zack Snyder projects didn't quite connect with the way that Netflix had hoped. The directors now working on projects away from the streamer. He's doing. Wait, the last photograph is not gonna be on Netflix? I thought he was. And his Army of the Dead, Rebel Moon projects put nice for the foreseeable future. Listen, I like the Army of the Dead thing that he was doing there. I wish I would have seen more of that. But the Rebel Moon, I'm fine with that. That shit was so trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing at this, man. I like Zack Snyder. He's a nice guy, man. There were plans for a new LAPD crime thriller, although more recent reports suggest that the movie might never hit. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? You know what it is, guys? Exclusive. Clip this. The reason why the LAPD crime drama is not happening is because he's gonna be working on the restoration of the Snyderverse. Just saying. Okay. So yeah, listen, tough cookies. Shit happens. That's how Netflix is known. They are habitual. They are known for canceling stuff like left and right without even giving you a freaking notice. So yeah, this is not a rare thing. So I'm not surprised the least that they cancel this show. Let me see. Okay, so let's see. What are you guys talking about? Hold on, let me bring some chatter up here. There's an O'Brien cameo that could boost their box office. That is true. Like if they have a Brainiac cameo, I think like we don't know who else is in that movie, right? So like I got a feeling that like we're gonna get some surprises in that film. Supergirl. Let me see. Hot Girl Summer. So 3 years ago, I think they still call it H. Really? Okay. Maybe it's alien alcohol. Like, okay, but still alcohol. Like you could be an amalgamation, but it's still alcohol. So, what are you saying here? Wait, I'm trying to get all the chats because I like talking to you guys. And I'm sure you enjoy the back and forth too. Okay, let me see. Critic, Iron Man made less than Superman 2025. Both were a great. Both of them were great despite how much was brought into for starters. That is something that even James Gunn said. Listen, Iron Man didn't make Boku money. He just needed to establish that universe that Iron Man is coming, that the MCU is coming, that we're gonna get Captain, that we're gonna get Thor, that we're gonna get all those. Listen, I think trust the process, and let's get to that in a minute. Adult drinks to alcohol and girls wear heels. We're still on that. Okay. To check, let me see. Let me scroll down a little bit because I think I went. You have to wait. Girl. Hunter Iggy, what's going on, bro? Good to see you here. What is your thought on Sarah Pedigiron? If she cast as Wonder Woman? You know what? Let me see. Because I don't remember who's this actress. Let me see what she looked like. Give me 1 second. Oh, she's a blonde. She's a blonde. She's a brunette too. And she's too skinny. Yeah, no, I think they want some muscle. I think they want somebody muscular. Nah, I mean, I'm sure she's a fine actress. Like she gets like I'm not this type of individual like, oh, I'm gonna hate this movie because they cast so and so. No, I used to be, not anymore. Like if she gets the gig, I will be okay. This is what she looks like. Yeah, I can see your vision. Yeah, I can see the vision. Yeah. You know who I like? That girl from that show on Apple, that M. Night Shyamalan show. What's the name? Hold on, I get you. Let me look for her. What's the name of that show? Okay, hello. Let me see, what's the name? Servant. Yes, that girl from Servant. Let me get her. Because I think, like, when I saw her, I thought, like, she's really skinny, though. Neil Tish Free? I'm really bad with names. So look. Let me share this with you guys. Hold on 1 second. Because I think she when I saw her, I was like, oh, she looks like Wonder Woman. She had this Wonder Woman vibe to her. Yeah. And she's tall too. I think she got the look. Like, to me, she looks like Wonder. She will look like she will be a good Wonder Woman. Let's see how tall is she. And she could put on some muscle because, you know who was really skinny? Was a model? Or is a model? I don't know. Gal Gadot. Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. She's 5'7". Yeah, she's on the shorter side. So I don't know about that. Damn, got a strike there, girl. That's too bad. That's too bad. Cause I thought she looked good. Her skirt is too long. No, it's not too short. I can see her knees and her boots. Blah 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 blah. The story. Yeah, that's that. Yes. T. You're dropping some facts right now. This is what everybody's gonna say when the trailer drops for Supergirl. Her skirt is too long. No, it's too short. I can see her knee. Wait, the boots. See, you dropped some knowledge today, bro. let me do this. What is it? Wait, the boots are too street. You know what? I'm gonna move on. But you are 100% right about that. Yes, you are 100% right. That's what's gonna happen. No. Okay. Give me 1 second. Netflix. I'm a fan of Zack, but I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I watched them, but it's okay. Pick the Warrior from Cinemax just to drop it. Yeah, I know. I thought that we're gonna continue Warriors because Warriors is good, man. But wasn't getting a lot of people. Adriana Horna is mine. Yes, sir. You're dropping some heat. You're dropping some fuego right now, my friend. Adriana Arjona is my top choice too. Yes, she is. Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay. I already went through this article. So, cosmic fake news. Cosmic fake news. I've been putting out fake information about the restoration of the Snyderverse. And I think the best tweet that I saw, in which I already freaking closed it, of course, because I'm so disorganized. Hold on one second. Let me go back there. What? Let me see. Where is that? Guys, oh shoot. Give me 2 seconds. Be right back. Do not go anywhere. Be right back. Sorry. Sorry. I ordered some cash. I gave him cash. Okay. I have to go upstairs and get my wallet. Order some food. All right. So where was I? Sorry about that. Let me see. Okay. Man, I have to. That's a fucking shame. Okay. So let me go back to this. Hold on 1 second. So I'm gonna get ranty right now. I'm gonna get a little ranty. Let me go back. Let me see if I find it. Okay. So let me share this with you, because this is something that I'm trying not to be talking about this. I try not to be talking about this on every freaking live stream that I do or video that I do. But the fake news that's been going around about the restoration of Snyderverse, like I said, listen, I give up. If you guys want to be lied to, if these people want to continue to be lied to, if you believe all this nonsense that this site has been saying, then you deserve to be taken advantage of. You deserve to be told the lies. You deserve all the stuff that is happening to you, because these people are preying on you, on your good nature to believe nonsense. And let me say this way, because the Snyderverse is not gonna get restored. It's never this drama is not gonna end. And people who like this website is banking on either your good nature or your stupidity, because look, this is something that that they actually posted. This is something. This is this guy on October. Does Zack Snyder any pics of Superman smiling? Just saying. So he was being a dick about the Superman movie, which to me is a fantastic film. And this guy came out and posted of course, posted some images saying, hey, yeah, look at him smiling. And he replied, I know the Snyderverse isn't coming back. So he doesn't believe that it's coming back, right? Because like anybody on the right mind would know that this is not going to happen. And then he posted this, this image. Cavill, Gal Gadot, Fisher on board, Miller, doubtful, Affleck possibly, like possibly, maybe, could be, perhaps. And then he puts the restore of the Snyderverse. So he's banking, like, I don't think he's getting views or clicks on his page. And he's banking on your stupidity or your good nature to believe this nonsense. And then you have other channels, bigger channels, perpetuating this shit. Like that, what's the name? That guy, that brother, what's his name? Tyrone Magnus. Oh God, I fucking heard something. So, there was a video of him. I was like, I thought it was fake, but it seems to be real. So you have big YouTubers perpetuating this. And you know what? And there was a YouTube channel that doesn't make any videos anymore who I like the individual, but I fucking hated every video that he made where it was kind of alluding to, yeah, the Snyderverse is gonna restore. You're like, dude, you are a grown person. Why are you saying these things? And his answer is like, oh, hope. Like, okay, fucking stupid. I like the guy. He doesn't make videos anymore. And I really liked him, actually. But I didn't like that he did that because it was perpetuating a lie for clicks and views. And he was taking advantage of people. And this guy does the same thing. You have Tyrone Magnus reacting and saying, yes, this Snyderverse is going to restore. Finally, yes, Henry Cavill's coming back. What? That Ezra Miller, doubtful? Oh, maybe I understand why. Like, no, my guy, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to, like, let's paint the scenario like let's say that the Ellison let's say the Netflix, let's say that, let's put it like the best possible scenario for you guys to believe that this could happen. Let's say that that Netflix comes and buys Warner Brothers, and they say to Zack Snyder, come in and fix this mess that James Gunn has done. Do you think that he's gonna bring back Henry, Gal, and everybody, Jason Momoa, who's pretty much doing the dream role that he's always wanted to do? No, they're not gonna come back. What is likely to happen, if that happened, is that Zack Snyder would continue probably change the story that James Gunn have worked, and it does his own thing with the exact same players. Those players are not going anywhere. Like, James Gunn could be fired. James Gunn can lose his job. He can be removed and get replaced by somebody else. But those players that are there, they're not going anywhere. And you have this kind of portals, these channels, these pages, whatever the hell is that this guy does, perpetuating this lie. And then you have big YouTubers, which is the thing that kind of irates me. I don't care like what this guy does, but when you have other people kind of selling the same idea to lesser minds, that's where it bothers me, because they are banking. Like, this is what Stephen Colbert said. To me, was freaking perfectly. It's always surprising fans don't get more upset about this stuff. They're doing this because they think you are stupid 100%, and they're willing to stake their own freaking reputation on your intelligence. Freaking fire. That was absolutely fire what Steven said. Shout out to Steven. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Like that dude. But yeah, so they're banking on, they are absolutely taking advantage of you, and you guys are eating it up. All these freaking YouTubers that do this, him, Wartsu, I'm calling them out. You guys, I'm an old man. You guys can go and fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. Wartsu. What's the other channel? Tyrone Magnus, Wartsu, and Aaron Fisher and what's his name of that guy? Keep forgetting. Harsh Critic. Those guys, man, they're banking on your stupidity. They don't like. I remember that I saw a video of this guy try to have an objective, like just to talk about a movie, and he couldn't fucking like. I have a difficulty expressing myself sometimes because English is my second language, and you guys know that. That's why I have this little drop. Because I'm aware of my shortcomings. But I seen this individual try to talk about a movie, and all he did was talking about people's appearance. And I'm like looking at this dude, bro, you look like you were pulled slowly from your mom's vagina. Like, what are you doing talking about people's looks? Feel me? So like when I see people like this, that all they do is say negative things about an IP, like, and it's all fair. It's all fair. Like, if you don't like it, it's all fair. If you don't like it, it's fine. If it's not your thing, that's fine too. I respect that. But lying to people, saying that this universe is gonna get restored, that so and so is gonna come back. That what was the thing that they say? Zack Snyder posted an image of Jared Leto's deuces as a as a message to James Gunn saying that you have only 2 days left. Are you guys fucking crazy? And this is the type of things that those channels do. And people who are there for, and you know, I feel bad, but at the same time, I'm like, you deserve to be lied to. Because if you believe this shit, if you believe this nonsense, then you deserve to be lied to and taken advantage of. And, you know, and get your money taken away from you. Like, because to me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that you will have any rational thinking and you see this and you say, yeah, that seems legit. Anyway. So, yeah. That was fuck you, Landinelli. Fuck you. That's my boy, though. That's Landinelli. That's my boy. But yeah, no, I think anybody that sorry, Tito, because Tito, Christian brother. So I don't know if you're watching this from your phone. So yeah, so I think you guys and anybody that says that, oh, they're not harming anybody, like, no, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is not right. This is not right. You guys, and some of them are already changing their tunes because they know it's not going to happen. Like the Allisons can come in and buy Warner Brothers, and you know what's going to happen? If they don't like what James Gunn is doing, if they feel like James Gunn is too woke or whatever it is, whatever label you want to use for him, they're not going to, they could replace him. But whoever comes in is going to continue playing with the same, with a chessboard. They're just going to make different moves. They're going to keep the same players. They're not going anywhere. Like, David Conrad is going to be Superman for the next year, for the next 10 years. Whether you like it or not. When do they introduce the Batman? Whoever's going to be the Batman in the DCU, that shit is going to be un apagón, like they say in my country. It's going to be a blackout. People are going to lose their mind. Especially if it's that guy, Sklinner, that everybody wants to cast him. Like, I'm not interested in that guy. I feel like somebody else should do it. But I think, yeah, Cosmic Fake News, I think you're doing a disservice, and people should wake the F up to this nonsense. You guys are taking for a ride. You're too emotionally invested in this thing, man. It feels like they get called out to be cultists because they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear. They believe all this nonsense like this, bro. And like, if I was, what's his name? Tyron Magnus, man, you should reevaluate your life, bro. Because what you're doing, because this dude is supposed to be a little bit conservative, supposed to be a Christian. Like, if you are, why don't you do the right thing and say, you know, and let people know, yo, this is this is just purely entertainment, because I see him, it's all very performative, and I think he's doing it just for clicks and views. And I think you're doing a disservice to the people who follow you or listen to you, because that's borderline freaking insane. The way you act when it comes to this, believing all this fake nonsense that these people, this portal, this page has been putting out, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, so that's all the rant that I wanted to do. Anyway, so why do I have Brainiac here? I forgot. I'm throwing a blank. Let's get to the chat and spend a little bit of time with you guys on the chat. Hold on one second. Let's get into it. Pull what dog? Oh, my bad. Now I'm putting nothing in the slow motion, bruh. Let me see. I know the YouTubers, they're they title their videos as if they're facts and the universe is coming back. No, it's two things that they do. Either they are saying that the universe is gonna get restored, or they just have some hate boner for the DCU. Like, if you don't like James Gunn, like, you could say, yeah, I don't like what James Gunn does with his movies. Like, okay, that's fine. You can wait for other directors who are gonna be part of this universe. Like, you don't have to like everything James Gunn does. Like, granted, the first three things that we got in so far, everything we got in so far is from James Gunn. But now the next four things that we're gonna get are not from James Gunn. So you can at least say, well, I didn't like what he did because I don't like his brand of humor or the way he directs, whatever. But at least you can say, I'm a DC fan. Let me give it a shot to whatever this guy is cooking with Supergirl. Let me see what this guy is cooking with Clayface. Let me see what this Lantern show is all about. Or what's this GB Olsen series is gonna be about? Like, all they can all fail miserably, because it's, a movie and a show can be anything, but at the same time they can be amazing. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. Uncle Ben's Rice nephew. You have some gullible followers that are saying Wallet's closed forever until Snyderverse is back. I love the whole universe, but I'm a comic book movie fan above all. You dropping some heat. They say Wallet's closed, yet they went and watched the movie. They please make it make sense. Like, the whole Wallet closed. This is stupid. Stupid. Tito, you're right. I agree. To be honest, just like Zack, cast got recast. Gun cast can also be recast if he wants to be replaced. If Matt Reeves will be with the DCU, it will be bringing. You think so? Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I hate that term. What term? What did I say? I apologize if I offended you. That's my boy. I feel like the fandom has turned into a media news where they... Oh my God, yes. Yes. I feel like the fandom has turned into the media news where they like to split arguments in half and create division. Thank you. It's 100% that. It's 100% that. Oh, okay. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. Yeah, it's uninspired. Like, somebody was sitting there like, how about Wallet's close? Fucking great idea. Oh man. Lady Nelly, there's no restoring full universe. My bad. James Gunn or not, the actors will continue, but there's a strong possibility that they go for a two-parter. Bro, it's not. Oh my God, James. Like, you started off so perfectly, and then you ended up with so stupidly. I can say that to him, my friend. Yeah, no. No. Well, hold on one second. If James Gunn, like if this happened, because I'm freaking giving ammunition to the cult. Like if for whatever reason the Allisons by Warner Brothers, and they say, okay, no, we're gonna bring Zack Snyder because we like his vision, but Zack Snyder cannot get rid of those people. Those people are under contract. That's why, like I said at the beginning, Netflix is gonna release some movies or movie theaters because those movies are already under contract and they have to honor those contracts. So if they buy Warner Brothers, they're buying their contracts for all those artists that sign contracts to be in those films. So yes, so let's play the devil's advocate here and be speculative, and say that Warner Brothers buy the Allisons buy Warner Brothers. They can say, yeah, we don't like you, James Gunn. Let's bring somebody else new. Hey, Zack Snyder, come and direct this the next Superman, Man of Tomorrow. Here's a script. Punch it up, whatever, do whatever you, but give me these visuals those beautiful visuals that you like to do. I'll be down for that shit. But and he could very well do change the story and do something different, do a Justice League, not the Justice League that Justice League that you guys had in your mind for years about the Snyder. No, he probably can do a Justice League a little bit different, but it will be a Justice League movie. We probably with Darkseid at the end. That's a possibility. That's like, see, having that conversation is a normal freaking way to think about it, because you speculating it, but you're not really sitting on your chair, clutching your pearl, saying, "Oh, it's gonna be either the Snyderverse fully restored, or nothing." Like, I see this brother talking crazy on a video, and he's like, somebody asked him some question. What if they bring Zack Snyder and does Superman and does a sequel for Superman with David Garner Sweat? That dude with a straight face, no hesitation, say, yeah, I would be okay with that. But first they gotta give us, like, oh my God, bro. You guys are fucking nuts. So yeah, I think those dude, I think that they are too far gone. They believe the lies that they've been fed too many times, and they have created a disorder that it won't allow them to see anything other than what they've been fed for this entire time. Oh boy, of course no one's getting rid of any other actors. They'll just finish two-parter Justice League and Elseworld, but still thinking this guy's a cultist, man. Why am I putting you on the screen? You cultist. Anyway, so yeah, no, I don't think that's it's not gonna happen. I had names to share with you for give me 1 second. Let me see if I could get that. Let me see if I could get that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Yo, people are vicious on social media. No. Okay, no, I didn't save it. I had a couple of names that I wanted to line up for casting ideas. Who you got? Let me just ask you. I'm gonna be here for another few more minutes. Who would you cast for Brainiac? Who would you cast as Brainiac? Let me see if I can. Yeah, I did this in Nano Banana. Sue me. Who would cast as Brainiac in the DCU? Let's see. Let me see what you guys got. It's like negotiating. That's funny. That's hilarious. Joel Familia, worst case scenario, whoever buys it can pull 2001 Time Warner AOL merger where they kill WCW. Oh, completely. I remember that. Do another DC. They're not doing another DC reboot. They can very much do that, but they're gonna lose their audience. They're gonna lose. They're not gonna be able to recoup DC for another 20 years. If they do another reboot with just one Superman in the pocket. Trust me, nobody's gonna trust the brand ever again for many years. Unlimited, is it on title entertainment? All this time I've been reading your shit wrong. It's on title. I've been reading unlimited. That's not even. Anyway. Let me see. As much as I love Zack, I highly doubt that the universe will come back. If it does come, Gunster will revolve just like the Snyder. Yeah, it's gonna be a vicious cycle. Facts. It's gonna be. That's why, like, just keep chugging along, man. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. It will. I loved it when it happened. It's too bad that it didn't. Joel very possibly too. They can go with their own way. Jacob Elordi as Brainiac? No. Jacob, you know who? Because everybody likes to cast like everybody that's new as Batman, and I saw Frankenstein. I'm a fan of Jacob Elordi, and then I saw the trailer for Wuthering Heights. I'm like, yeah, that dude can be Batman, but like depends because he's in his mid-20s. He's like 29, right? 28, 29. Let me see. How old is Jacob Elordi? How old is Jacob Elordi? He's 28. Hey, Margot Robbie's 35. She robbing the cradle. But yeah, I can see him. He's a good actor. I was not familiar with your game, bro. But Jacob Elordi, like if they're gonna go, like if they get rid of the whole idea of bringing Damian, because if you have Damian in this universe, your Batman cannot be a young man. He cannot be in his 20s. He can be in his early 30s, but that's still cutting it close because it's like you were plugging along when you were 16, bro. So, I think, but if they're getting rid of that story and starting, not giving him an origin story, but, like the early years of Batman, I think Jacob Elordi will be absolutely perfect. Even though he can channel a little bit older because he's playing alongside Margot Robbie, and he's supposed to be playing like an adult man in his like mid-30s, and he can channel 30 years old because Margot's 35, and he looks like in the trailer, I was like, oh, dude, looks like they're contemporaries. So I think he can definitely play. Depends on what James Gunn is cooking with his Batman. That's all I'm gonna say. Critic Chris, if Gunn's universe ends, it won't be dwelling. I won't be either. I'll be done with the whole DCU share universe. I'll stick to the DCAU. Well, yeah, but I'll stick to the old format that Warner Brother had, or giving a trilogy like they did to Nolan, like they did to well, who else did a couple of movies? Well, they were just standalone movies like they did with the Superman and the Batman movie. So I will be fine with that too. Like it will bother me because I don't like when stuff get canceled before we get it fully realized. Because I was upset when the Snyderverse was canceled, but I wouldn't like. I got to the point where I was like, okay, so this is the new thing. Moving on. Matthew Gray Groder. That's a good pick. That's a good pick for Brainiac. Yeah, he's young. I know. Lee Pace will be a great Brainiac. Lee Pace will be a great Brainiac, or even better Batman if he's playing, because he will be the perfect age. I think he will be like, that dude is Jack 6'7". Dude is, yeah, he's massive. I can see Lee Pace. He got the voice too, the growly voice, the manly voice, even though he's, which is cool, dude, whatever you're into. It depends on the tone. Okay, I mean, Jacob Elordi as a Brainiac? Nah. Jacob Elordi as Brainiac? Nah. Rosenbaum, Jake Gyllenhaal, James McAvoy. Oh, talking about Rosenbaum. Andy wrote a piece where Smallville Superman, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. He wanted to play Batman. What's his name? Help me, Chad. Tito. What's his name? Let me go to that text message you sent me. Hold up. I'm old, bro. I'm throwing out like a complete blank right now. Where's the text? Tito. Let me see, where is it? Tom Welling, yes. Thank you. Uncle Best, right? Yeah, Tom Welling. But this is not the first time that Tom Welling has thrown his hat in the ring saying that he wants to play Batman. I think it was, what was it, 91? 91, 2001. I don't know. 2019. I think it was in 2019. He was on one of those, on one of those cons, and they're asking, hey, well, who you would like to play in the future? And he said Batman. I mean, everybody wants to play Batman, bro. Everybody wants to play Batman. But yeah, so this is not the first time. He's said it many times before. Me too. Older movies, I'll stick to. Yeah, I will stick to all just like regular movies. I wouldn't be devastated. It would bother me because I hate when stuff get canceled. Glenn Powell, Batman, no. Glenn Powell, Nah, Glenn Powell is too pretty. I don't know. Tyler Hoechlin said he would like to play Batman as well. I can see Tyler Hoechlin. I saw a drawing of him in that. I was like, oh, that looks good. He looked good as Batman. Joel Familia. Elordi saw me with his Frankenstein makeup and Brainiac as Brainiac. Ooh. Oh shit. Oh damn. I didn't think about that. Damn. Joel, you got me, man. Yeah. That Jacob Elordi makeup was Frankenstein. That was pretty good. Yeah. Damn. I didn't think about that. Clone the Avenger. He should have just suited up for Superman in the mid. Bro, I still remember watching that with my son, and we were livid that he didn't suit up for the last episode. In the mid 2000, they offered him the role during that time for a movie, and he turned it down. Yep, I remember that. Thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me. You know you're wrong for that. Oh man, you guys are too much. Then start watching the as Batman. No, you guys are being vicious now. Oh man, only wrong answers. I should have. You know what? I should have done that. We should play Brainiac. Only wrong answers. Yo, you had me wheezing with that one. Oh boy. I don't know as Batman. Yeah, like what is really an unknown? Like somebody from soap operas. Like I remember when they cast Supergirl for the Flash movie. Like everybody kept saying, no, she's an unknown, but I mean, she was from soap opera, so she's not really unknown. She was unknown to you. Elliot Page will forever be the Flash. Facts. Facts. Oh man, you got me. Damn, my eyes. Why are my eyes so red? I don't smoke. Is the beer? Guys, this has been fun. I think I'm gonna call it a night. So I think I'm gonna be doing this. I keep saying that. Don't trust me. Don't trust me. I might not show up here next week again. Oh shit! Super chat. Super chat. Uncle Ben's Rice. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Random question, but which do you prefer, superheroes with public or secret identities? With secret identities, because I'm a DC guy. yeah, I prefer them with secret identity. I think it adds a mystery, like this whole idea that you have to pretend to be somebody else to become something, or dealing with. I remember one of the things that I like about the movie The Prestige. The Prestige, I don't know if you've seen that movie. One of my favorite movies from Christopher Nolan. That guy was killing himself every night, and somebody was taking the applause, and he was behind the scenes. So imagine you becoming a superhero. What would your mentality be? Do you do it for the love, for the adulation? Like if you become a superhero and then all of a sudden, oh, Superman's amazing, and here Clark Kent's over here like try to get a girl and can't even get a girl, cannot get a job, can't pay rent, can't pay mortgage. His car breaks down. In the meantime, at night he's going fighting crime and saving the city and saving the city millions of dollars and saving lives and saving them the heartache of losing a loved one. So yeah, I always like the idea of having dual secret identities. That's why I like Spider-Man, by the way, because he has a secret identity, and even though it gets revealed from time to time, it's still I didn't like that. I think it was lazy writing when, and I'm gonna say who said it, but it was a famous writer, comic book writer, who's no longer with us anymore, who said, I don't have to deal with what's the name? I don't like to deal with secret identities. I think that's ridiculous. Like, nah, motherfucker, you're just a lazy writer. That's what I'm saying. But thank you. Again, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I 100% prefer having you guys are sending me with this. Yeah, you guys are sending me with this with this wrong answer. Yo. Oh man, you guys are too much. Nah, that's it. Okay, I think it's been going on for too long. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. See you next Friday. Same bad channel, same bad community, same bad time. Hopefully you guys had a good time as much as I did, because this was actually fun. Kevin Spacey as Alfred. You know what's funny? He would have been at one point a good Alfred. He would have been a good even. No, I really didn't like his Lex Luthor. But yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to subscribe, share this content with everybody. Leave a comment in the comment section. After the video, this live stream is over, do me a solid. Go to the comment section. Just leave an emoji. It treats it as an engagement and pushes the video further out for more people to watch. So that way we can make this community grow. So thank you for watching. Until next time, never let your nerd die. Peace.